Hello and welcome. In this tutorial we're looking at the desktop version of the WHS Training Plans and Records module. This module is designed to record and monitor WHS related staff training courses, including the capability to record course and qualification information and generate qualification expiry reminders. Like all system modules, the access and inclusions visible in this module vary according to individual user access levels, which are controlled within the user management module. However, for the purpose of this tutorial, we're seeing everything as a workplace administrator would see it. This module features the same fundamental layout as all modules in the system. Below the module name and icon are the main controls. In this case, a link back to the workplace homepage, the apparent option to add a new record, and the option to export all data from the module in a CSV file. In fact, when you select the plus icon to add a new record, the system displays a pop-up explaining that records can't in fact be added directly to this module. Instead, they're generated automatically when the relevant option is selected when creating a new record in the Staff Inductions and Record module. To the right of the module are the help notes and the link to this video tutorial. And any training plans that were added prior to March 16, 2016 are contained within an archive that displays and is accessible via the icon here below the help tools. Archive records can be edited, they can also be viewed and exported. However, not all the functionality contained in the current WHS Training Plans and Records module is available for archived records. The module list view features controls at the top of the list and in the column headings that allow you to search, filter and sort the list according to various criteria. The small export icon at the far right of the search and filter tools exports only the records that are being displayed after filtering. Like the main module export function, this allows selection of the data fields to be included in the export file. To manage existing records, select the relevant option that displays when the Actions icon is moused over in the list view. To update a record, select the Edit option, which in turn displays the WHS Training Plans and Record form. Selecting the Up icon at the top of the form returns to the list view, but it doesn't save the record. Below the form help information, the first 5 fields in the form details area, the date created, the author, the date the form was last updated or created, the system training plan reference and the responsible manager, which defaults to the author for all new records, are all pre-populated for you. Placing your cursor in the Change Responsible Manager field displays the list of users with manager level access to this module. Entering the manager's name narrows the options for selection. If you reassign responsibility when the new manager is selected, their first and last name appear below the input area. Whenever a record is saved and responsibility has been reassigned, the new responsible user receives an email alert. The next field is a link that pops up the staff member's induction form. And the final field in this section of the form is the staff member's employment status. Employment status can only be changed via the related staff induction record in the Staff Inductions and Records module. And it must be set to active in order for any of the training plan related reminders to be sent, regardless of the settings in the form below. The next areas of the form allow for entry of multiple individual courses in 3 different types of training course: in-house job-specific courses, external courses, and E3 learning courses. The first 2 sections, in-house job-specific courses and external courses, both allow managers to either pre-select any of the available course name suggestions or free type the course name directly into the first field and complete the rest of the fields for each course/qualification. As the form instructions for these sections explain, there are 2 types of automated email reminders for courses entered into these sections of the form: course due reminders, which of course are based on the course due date, and qualification expiry reminders that are based on the qualification expiry date. Reminders can be turned on or off on a course by course basis. Don't forget, reminders are also dependent on the inductee's employment status being active, which is controlled via the related staff induction record in the Staff Inductions and Records module. The name of the third section of the form actually varies from system to system. but it allows for inclusion of internal learning courses that relate to the training and resulting qualifications conducted via the E3 learning system. This section of the form limits the course options to those in the drop-down list. As explained in the form instructions, currently this area of the form is not directly integrated into the E3 learning platform, and by adding courses here, it generates an alert to the system administrators when the form is saved. So when the form is saved, the email goes to system administrators and an on-screen confirmation appears to you. System administrators then create the course records in the relevant E3 learning system, and they send the trainee an email directly with confirmation and relevant access instructions. When that course is subsequently completed, the manager can then return to this record and has the option to re-edit the training plan record details and enter the date completed. When the form is resaved with the date completed, the system generates a PDF certificate that can be viewed and downloaded by the manager for manual distribution to the trainee. Note that if the date completed is actually set to the future, the certificate field will display as scheduled and the PDF itself won't be visible until the date it's been set to has arrived. And that concludes this tutorial on the WHS Training Plans module. For more information, please refer to the module help at any time. Thanks very much for watching.